Hi, the People's Machine, coming at you with another exciting episode of the Gaming Roundtable here, June 1st, 2021. We have Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormground, a tactical strategy game that also has roguelike elements. This is my second time I've had to do this. A few seconds in, not even a minute, I decided I got a CE error from PlayStation, which really sucks. So if you load up the other video, I'm back again with this video because this is absolutely ridiculous, because it seems like Sony goes through this. I try to broadcast stuff and it'll constantly crap out, constantly crap out, constantly crap out, and I don't know what causes it or why it causes it. I had problems with this before. I'm going to have to tell my administrator, Posthuman Guy, to get rid of the first video. You all can watch this video. Age of Sigmar Stormground, brought to you by Gaming Roundtable, me, the People's Machine, and Gaming, the Unpaid Gamers, not the Unpaid Gamers, but just Unpaid Gamers on YouTube.com and Twitch.com. You can check us out there. We're going to start this new campaign. I have been playing it a few times, and we'll go with that. Let's check it out. So this is where you choose one of your main heroes. We're going to go with the Stormcast Eternals. This is your main hero. And I unlocked these two by beating like the first mission. You have to beat the first mission before you unlock the Night Haunt and the Maggotkin of Nurgle heroes campaign. But we're going with the Stormcast Eternals. So it's basically telling you what they are all about and who they are. It's got the lore.
Of Sigmar's storm. They are the God King's wrath, made manifest, and they were created for one single purpose: outright war.
So that's okay. You'll be reforged again and again, and we're going to start this off here. So let's go with that. This is a really cool thing because the thing is that once you die, you actually do get your damaging areas. Everything that, if your main hero dies, the campaign restarts, but you carry over your experience and gear and equipment. So I've got my war spoils here, my army painter, which is kind of neat. You can actually create a new color scheme. So if I wanted to go in here and let's say I wanted to do something like this color, that's pretty cool, right? But then, no, I'm going to decline that. Wait a minute. Whoops. And then, whoops, I keep screwing up, guys. Hold on, let me show you this. So create new, that's fine. That's what my problem is right there. So if I wanted to do this, do the trim in red, for example, and go, if I wanted to do all red, I could, which is pretty slick. Go back to more golden red. Secondary, we do this more of a that awesome blue, Warhammer blue kind of thing. You can hit save, and now I have a default. So if I want to go to here, I can, or use custom, like kind of an alternative thing. So I go back, and interestingly enough, originally it was the multiplayer that only allowed you to do the army painting thing, but now you are allowed to do this in the campaign, and that was literally like a day one patch. So you're gonna be able to paint your guys however you want. So that's kind of cool. Let's see here. So we're doing this. Well, select that. It shows your basic awards, but you will get other awards. So let's head to it. I just have to destroy the enemy warband. I get to select them, and then spawn them in. That's my hero right there. And then, now that we're done there, we'll move forward. My character. We're going to end the turn. It's real cut and dry. It's very easy to pick up and play, but kind of one of those easy pick up and play, hard to master. So what I'm going to do is hit let's see here, wait, go back here, hold on, summon. I'm gonna spawn in my liberators, or no, actually go back. I'm gonna spawn in my castigators. They're my ranged attack characters. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna attack this group here. you can't really zoom in, which I wish you could, but you can't. You can move the camera around this way. There's no zoom in function though. Your main character is more or less kind of a tank, so that works out. So now we're gonna nail this bunch here range wise. Get rid of that guy. We're gonna attack him. Boom. Get rid of him. So that gets rid of them. It's an interesting game from a strategic tactics kind of thing, only because it's different. The more's going to show up, of course, and now we're going to spawn in my liberators. So I have another group of enemies, or a group of guys on the battlefield. We're going to in turn. More night hunt. This is the second wave. Sometimes you'll be battling stuff, and it's basically that. This actually lets you kind of see what they are. You can toggle between units by hitting this. These are my range guys. It's best to go ahead and try to hit them with the range. Boom. They do have the high ground advantage, which is a big part of this game, is making sure you have terrainal advantage. Let's do this and move these guys up here. They're still going to have the high ground, but we're going to move over here for now. We're going to end the turn and just try to get this going on here. So they had, like I said, they had the high ground, but they're coming to me, which is good. I have a counter there. They got bleed on them now because my hammer does bleed. They're gone from the bleed. That's good. Attack these guys. Boom. Alright. They cannot move as well as I would like them to, so we're going to move here. And then these guys here are going to move up here. Every time you move, it does count as a turn. So it's not like you and some of the other games where you can move and attack. You basically are just picking your spots, so to speak. So we're going to get rid of them. It's our turn now. So summon damage enemies in an area. Boom. Victory. I didn't get that chest, but that's okay. Destroyed them with that. So every time you complete a mission, you get spoils. And you get experience, you level up your guys. If you're, like I said, if your main hero dies, it's game over. You gotta start from the campaign from the beginning. But it's great because you actually get to keep everything that you have, like, basically have earned, and I like that, and that's pretty cool. So this is the next battle here. We'll hit select. The battles don't last a whole long, but it's interesting. So I go down to here. Let's get the persecutors in there. So this is good. Nothing there. And then let's see what we got here. Nothing there. So let's go to your war spoils. This is where you can find your different war gear. I've gotten green gear for all my characters. You got your skills. So there's a new skill. So what we're going to do is go over to units. We're going to select, let's say, the prosecutor. I mean, inspect and prosecutor meant. If you want to know about them, you can do that. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, this is how you do it. I'm sorry. So prosecutor, you can. It shows you, like, I don't have any available war gear right now for this slot. So if I go up here, that shield's already being used, but cancel that. We got the Sigmarite plate and no available war gear. So for right now, I don't have any available skills for them. If I go to my hero and go to skills, I can go resilient defense against charge +1 heal. So I'm going to give them that, and that's good. Unit ready. And then you'll get into this the game. And again, it's great because, and I love the army painting thing. I think that's really cool that they've got that. I can remove that if I don't want that. I can create a new one. Like I said, if I just want to play as a different, that's the main color. And let's do like a red, and then we go into gold. I mean, you can do a large variety of different colors, which I think is great. You know, if you just want to have a different look, like I can have this platinum look trim. I can do on the main, let's just go down to here. There's a lot of different colors to choose from, which I dig. Like it's like a smoky gray. You get into these more metallics, which I think is cool. And you can do all this really neat stuff with the characters. So let's just do that silver and red. That's just cool looking, and save that. And you can just make a bunch of different ones, and I like that. And you can go back in and customize it. So we're going to go ahead and start the mission, and I'll do one more mission for you to get. Again, it's a very simplistic with a lot of Warhammer lore, and just an easy to kind of pick up and play. But the roguelite stuff is neat because as you gain abilities and gain skills, you'll get better, and you can get further and further as it goes. So again, got to summon, spawn, and they let you spawn in. Let's see here. Okay, I can't really do anything. We're just going to end the turn because I'm letting them kind of come to me on this one. Again, you can move this around, but I wish that you had the ability to zoom in. That would be great. And that's not in there, but you're going to go ahead and you want to go ahead and try to spawn in your guys, you know, get them ready to go, and select her. I'm going to go up to the raised terrain and end turn. It's a very simple game. It's kind of like playing like the Warhammer 40k Death Watch or Warhammer Quest games where you just kind of move and attack and go and try to get further and more powerful. So, and that's essentially what you're looking at here. You're wanting to do that. So I'm going to attack them, and I have the advantage because I have a higher ground, so I'm going to do a lot more damage, which is great. I'm going to go ahead and attack and get rid of this one. So that way they're gone. I got a little blown up there on their little counter stuff. So they're going to come over. Took some damage. I'm going to have to definitely summon in on the next turn. Let's summon in my these guys. So this is cool. And again, I can't. I'm gonna move her over here because I've already been taking some damage. We're going to take these characters and go ahead and attack them from distance. I probably should have moved to the high ground, but I'm going to go ahead. They got some bleed on them, and we're going to stop it there, and it'll be their turn. So I dig the game because there is an Age of Sigmar card game that's free to play on the Switch, and I have seen that, and that's a game I also have downloaded that takes place in the same lore. This is a much more kind of hands-on. We're gonna get this chest. Boom. So I got a green item. You don't know what it is until you're pretty much, you know. Let's do this. I can do a Call of the Storm if I want to. See what that does. Lightning Storm. That was probably stupid. I mean, I don't know what that does exactly. But we're going to go ahead and attack these guys and get them out of here. They kind of knocked us back. The Persecutors are these winged guys, but they don't seem to have a very high defense. So, I don't know. I should have summoned my Liberators. They're very heavily shielded. Okay, that got rid of them. And next is our turn. We're going to go and we're going to take my guys and destroy them. Now, if you lose a unit, for example, you cannot resummon them. You summon everything once, pretty much. So, we're going to go ahead and spawn these guys in so I can get more units in. They're my shield dudes. I'd like to move over to, if I can, I'm going to try to move over to that and pick up that item over there. This is just a wave 2. Not every battle is destroy waves. Sometimes you get different things. So you're just going to have to like different quests and different things along that lines. It's not infinitesimal or procedurally generated. It's just that's the way it is. You get the raised terrain there. I'm going to put them on the raised terrain. I'm going to put this guy on the raised terrain. So that's going to give us advantage and when they attack us. So that's what you want. The terrain is actually very important in this. It's interesting how the game came out. It was $40. It's excellent. If you are a Warhammer fan, you know, I love the Warhammer games. There we go. I got a new item there, which is good. Let's see if I'm in range. I am. We'll go ahead and hit them up with that. Do some damage there. They got bleed on them. They'll take damage each round. We're going to let them come to us. So since we're all in raised terrain, I'm probably going to lose my angel dudes there, the prosecutors, but that's okay. Okay, they didn't actually bother to attack. So again, let's go ahead. Again, I wish you could turn. Let's go ahead and nail these guys. Boom. And then take this guy and attack them. And go. And I might lose them, but I took one of their units out. Now we're going to. That's a fortify ability. So let's go ahead and hammer slam and then protect, fortify. No, we're going to cancel that. We're going to move. We're going to move them because I want to go ahead and try to get through these waves. We're going to take this character. We're going to take my hero and go ahead and try to flank and move behind and see what they end up doing. So we're going to in turn. Okay, I kind of figured they were going to go down. That's fine. I'm still going to move and try to flank them with my hero. That's a cool color, that's silver and stuff. So we're going to go ahead and shoot these guys way over here and get them gone. These guys are going to attack these guys. Go ahead and do some damage there. I lost one guy, but that's okay. And now I can't really do anything. I can challenge them, which draws aggro, and they'll make me come to me instead because I'm more or less a tank and I get that counter. So that's what you want if you want to try to save some of your units. And they blew up and blew themselves up, and we still won. That's great. So again, suppose it's actually a very simple game to play. There's just move here, wait, attack, in turn. There isn't a whole lot to it, but it does have what I love about it is the you do get some stuff. Enemy damage. You got some more liberators when charged. Common Sigmarite Warblade. I've got some lore. Nagash is not the only powerful and covetous DDC control of the mortal realms. So that's cool. You do get a lot of lore. Oh, I leveled up my castigators finally. I haven't been able to do that yet. My prosecutor died, but that's okay. And this is Realm Gate Path of Jade Thorns. So if I go back, no, I can't, because if I go back, then that's the end of the progress. But I want to show you all this because this is great. We'll go ahead and continue and see what we got going on here. There's different abilities and stuff, so it's going to load up and we're going to get into another battle here. Another Scars. I'm going to have to liberators. They're dead, which kind of sucks, but I don't know what you do. What happens when they die? Let's put them another 2 liberators. Let's see here. Go to war spoils. I guess if they're dead for good, unless you. Okay. Okay, here's my new lore. This will tell you a little bit about everything. And I could play it and it will narrate it, but we're not going to do that. Just to give you an idea. So we're going to go to my war band here. Oh. Well, I'd like to go to my war band. They have that hammer. I can switch it. No. I should click on another unit, so I gotta leave it alone for now. I might give, let me see something right here. Sigmarite Warblade. So I give her a sword instead. Or give her that, keep the hammer for right now. And there are different armors that you can get, which I think is cool. I haven't earned any yet. I like that. I didn't think red and silver, kind of that Crusades color, which is great. I think there's a way to view everything and inspect everything to see what it does. If I go back, for example, to her, and I want to check this out and inspect, this says deals 4 damage, range 1, use all the words Celeste, Lord, Liberators, Vanguard Knight. Okay, so if I want to use that, but if I check this out, as you can see, it does not back, interrupt channeling, and not back, deals 1 damage. So you kind of want to keep that hammer. I think that would be best to keep. And we're just gonna go with that. I don't have anybody else because that person's dead. So you just gotta keep trying to your best to keep going and keep going and keep going, and hopefully you get good spoils is what you're looking for.
I've crossed from the realm Gyran to shut the Night Haunt out from this side of the realm gate, but a legion of undead chase at my heels.
You don't fight alone, brother. Join me. I am here to wrest control of this realm gate from the Night Haunt.
Alright, cool. I got a horse character here.
They're here. By Sigmar, they've dogged me
See
every
what we
step
got
of the
here.
way.
I always see control points. So this is a capture control point kind of thing. So this is an interesting thing. I'm going to go ahead and summon my... I can't. Crap, they're worth 4. So, we've got to get my horse guy and this guy moved here. We got to capture these control points. Well, in turn... Okay, I have to achieve victory in 20 turns. So, we're going to figure this out. So now that I can spawn in, I'm going to spawn in my range guys, because your range guys are where you really need to. I'm going to go ahead and move him there, move her there, slam down them, knock them back at least for right now. And I still wish you could attack at the same time, but you can't. So I got 1 point already in contention. Again, I wish you could zoom in, but you can't. I'd love to be able to zoom in a little closer to see what you can and can't do. So they're going to try to attack this specific horse cavalry. He's already decimating them. This is good. They got to move forward. I'm going to do that. We're going to, when it's my turn, we're going to go ahead and try to take out these guys, so we can capture these points. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them. This guy here, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of. Boom. I'm going to go ahead and spawn in some liberators, and I'm going to spawn them in right there because we're near the point. I'm going to take this guy and attack this guy. Boom, get rid of them and try to get a man in there. Oh, they blew up and knocked us all back, so I'm going to try to, let's see what happens here. So now I've got to move them in turn, and that sucked because that explosion knocked us all back, and so we got to try to get these points again, and we've only got so many turns to do it, so we're slowly but surely working our way in there. This game is fantastic. It's simple to play, but I love the Warhammer series so much. It's just great. I'm going to go ahead and spawn in these guys. Try to draw some aggro with them. We have to control these control points, like I was saying. So I'm going to move them there. Move it. Go ahead and attack them. Try to get rid of them. And these guys. I don't know if I can get them. Go ahead and get them out of there. And these guys here, go ahead and attack them. high ground advantage, which is good. And now it's their turn. Let's see. I'm going to go over here, up here a little bit more, so you can see a little better. This whole goal is to, again, capture the control point. And again, with this explosion stuff they do and preventing us from capturing that stuff, I guess it's smart, but it sucks because I want to be able to get in here. Because you got to have, like, all these people. Damn. It just sucks because they only can move, like, one. So I'll just attack them for now, get rid of them. I'm moving them up here. Wait a minute, move them. Oh, there we go. Because I gotta get them up here so we can try to take over this control point. It's our turn. I'm gonna move them again. There we go. Okay, so got them moved up here. I'm going to see about attacking them. Boom, got them. And attack. I gotta move. I can. There we go. Boom. All right. So far, so good. I kind of figured more was going to show up. We're going to go ahead and do this. This guy here. Guess we just had to intern. Damn. Nah, I lost my guy. Nah. I would have been great if I could have hit him with that. But that just wasn't a thing. Kill them.
Vigilant and ready.
This is more of a defensive kind of game. It sucks though because I really needed to hold these points, and it's not easy. And this guy has to survive or I fail. Because I don't know if it's I gotta survive this many turns or will they eventually let me just beat these guys. So one left. Move up here. It's kind of tough. This one's a little different. Let's go move over here. Attack these guys. I'm tired of them attacking me. Essentially killing me. And that's the thing. I wish I could turn the camera so I could see my guys. I can't, and that's the thing that I really wish you could do in the game, and you can't really turn the camera in that, and at least as far as oh wait a minute, you can zoom in. Crap, I forgot. I've been sitting there the whole time thinking you can't zoom in, and you can. I can look up close. Okay, well crap, duh. Here I am not thinking, correctly. Now it won't even let me zoom out. There we go. That's funny. This whole time I'm thinking you can't zoom in, and you can zoom in. So, okay. I guess we controlled it long enough. Okay.
I lead this brotherhood here in Shaiish.
I am Ulrich Nightrunner. I fear I must beg a second boon of you, Lord Frey. I fear for my hunters, trapped on the other side of the realm gate. I need your aid if I have any hope of delivering them from danger.
Alright, victory again. Very good. I'm actually doing pretty good here. Farther along than I did my first run. Good. Automatic protect. Got some new castigators on the hunt. Got some lore. Oh. Okay. So I'm slowly but surely getting there. But we're going to go ahead and back out because I need to get this done. Oh, it changed on the title screen too. That's pretty cool. Runwalker. So that's cool. And that's basically how you play Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormground. It's a very easy to pick up and play strategy tactics game with the roguelite elements. So if my main hero was to go down, it would restart the entire campaign, but I do carry all experience and all loot and everything that I carry over with me. So that's very cool. It's just such a easy to pick up and play game, kind of hard to master kind of thing. And I love it, and it's Warhammer, and who doesn't love Warhammer? I love the Warhammer games, always have. I'm a big fan of the lore, especially the 40k stuff, but I love the fantasy stuff. So Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormground, another focus, wonderful thing. They put out this and Hired Gun. It's an excellent title. I really hope that you all like the video, and if you like, please subscribe to Unpaid Gamers on YouTube. Please subscribe to Ban Losses and Posthuman Guys channels. Please subscribe to the Gaming Round Table. And that's all she wrote of today. I'm glad to be doing videos for y'all once again. I hope you enjoy it. Have any questions, concerns, please leave some comments. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Gaming Round Table. And as always, gamers, good gaming.